That clock ticks quickly.
Bibby was taking it inside, knocked away. Here comes Steve Nash the other way. 7 of 10. Quick feed to Antoine Walker. And Nash, who's got 8 of them in the game.
Here's that left hand again. Loves to dribble with his left, finish, and pass. You know what some people might say?
He's amphibious.
That's right.
Who said that? Marvin Barnes.
Charles Shackelford.
That's right. Inside, Miller goes to Chris Webber. Yeah, he was amphibious.
He's amphibious. He can use both hands.
Under 7 to play in this third quarter. Michael Finley picked up by Christie, and here comes Nash. And Christie goes on Nash. And Bibby is guarding Finley. Michael Finley. Slammed in by Daniels, who came off the wing uncovered and untouched.
Well, you know what happens sometimes? There's so many cross matches out here. Guys switching all over the floor. All of a sudden, there's going to be some openings on the offensive boards.
Dallas is led by 16. The Kings have led by 4. Here's Brad Miller. The defense now at a low point. I mean, look, he's here in Sacramento. Nick Van Exel went absolutely ballistic with a career-high 40 points and made a series of difficult clutch shots as he rallied the Mavericks to a 141-137 double overtime win over the Sacramento Kings and a 2-1 lead in that semifinal series.
Well, you mentioned Van Exel, and I think when we talked about the three-point shooting that they missed, I think they also miss his swagger. You know, he would come in to visiting arenas and just dominate games as Nowitzki misses the outside shot. But they had something special about them on the road a year ago that they've lacked this season.
Antoine Jamison has now come in for the Dallas Mavericks. Webber, Christie, Stojakovic, Miller, and Bibby, the 5 out there for the Sacramento Kings. They got Webber inside over Daniels, and he just overpowered him that time.
Well, again, the switch by Dallas that leaves Webber with the smaller man on him. That time he finally gets it home to go.
And Antoine Walker rolling the other way. He's got double-figure game and 8 for this third quarter as Nash finds Marquise Daniels, picked up by Doug Christie. It's Nash, and Antoine Jamison puts it down, and Jamison off the bench has put in 12 points, 6 of 11, 12 points in 15 minutes.
Remember, game 1, he had 18 points in just 20 minutes, so this guy can light it up in a hurry.
Miller again, back to Bibby, setting a screen as well. Bibby for 3, his first miss from long range, and Daniels galloping and feeding on the break. Nash inside, off of Miller, picked up by Jamison and off the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, Mike Bibby finally missed. I think Adelman ought to pull him out of there. Get him out.
He is 4 of 5 shooting threes tonight.
Just kidding.
Offensive rebounding. Dallas again continues their dominance, plus 7 in offensive rebounds, but second chance points belonging to Sacramento. Bibby with the fake on Nowitzki and scooping underneath. And picked up by Nash, 2-on-1, 3-on-1 with Nowitzki and Walker. It's Antoine Walker from the side.
This has been effective tonight, and the Kings have played their best when he's been on the bench, and with Darius Singila out on the floor.
Eduardo Nahara is back in the game. That is a layup inside. And look at Don Nelson, who thinks that there should not be a foul on Steve Nash. Christie makes it. It's a 5-point game. Nash picks up his first foul of the game and a technical foul on Don Nelson. Stojakovic, 51 consecutive free throws. He last missed a free throw on March 21st against Houston. And that does go back to the regular season on that consecutive free throw streak by Peja.
Well, you can see why Don Nelson is upset. Nash with the mismatch takes the charge. His feet are planted outside that arc. That's a charge, and that's a difficult play for Don Nelson and his team to have to deal with, because now you got a 4-point play.
Christie's got 9, making 10 points and 5 rebounds. Free throw shooting, the Kings 7 of 8. Mavericks 14 of 14. Here's Daniels to Nowitzki. Dirk has got a Dallas high 23. As Nash works on Bibby. What a great matchup. The 2-point Bullets have been tonight. Steve Nash off balance, puts it down. He's got 20. Bibby's got 24 as they continue to battle. 6 in the quarter for Nash.
Boy, he has an amazing knack to hitting that fall-away jump shot, going either way, right or left.
Kings are shooting 53% from the field. Nahara has given Weber trouble in this series, but right there, Weber got his composure.
But he started this third quarter, and he just looks more comfortable out there. And how about the 7-footer knocking down the three-pointer?
Bibby for three. Mike Bibby tonight from three-point territory is nailed 5 of 6.
Any doubt that he's their guy in clutch?
Walker inside, and a great assist from Steve Nash, number 12 in assists and 22 in the game for Nash. Scoring-wise, Walker's got 15.
Bibby has been doing it for several years now. Playoff time, tense situations. He's usually the guy who ends up with the ball in his hands.
Bibby with a game-high 27 points. Nowitzki's got 25. Stojakovic made the fake and got open. He's got 21.
Now, Marquise Daniels has to learn, first of all, this is the playoffs. Second of all, you're a rookie. You're not going to get that call.
Antoine Walker with Miller defending and loose inside and picked up by Stojakovic. The Kings have hit their last 6 shots from the field.
Boy, almost an over and back there on the pass from Stojakovic to Christie.
And Doug Christie. Wow! This is unbelievable. 6 3-point hits for Mike Bibby. All but 22 hitting 3-point shots against the Dallas Mavericks. We're under 10 to play. And the Dallas Mavericks trail by their largest deficit tonight of 6. Here's Dirk Nowitzki off to Nash. Quickly kicks it to Finley for 3. That's a big shot by Michael Finley, who now has 10 points in the game. That's his second 3 tonight.
As you see, Nelly has gone with his veteran lineup. He's taken his rookies out. He's got his guys who've been there before on the floor now.
Mike Bibby again sneaks inside as the Kings have hit their last 9 shots. And they got Nash and Nowitzki with the mismatch on Bibby. Little help from Stojakovic, which leaves Nash for 3. Rebound by Chris Webber. Webber tonight has 13 points. Stojakovic with 23 points.
Once again, the cross match at one end leads to a transition mismatch at the other.
Kings have their biggest lead, and a nice outside shot by the 6th Man Award winner, Antoine Jamison. He's put in 15 points in 21 minutes.
Hey, season is on the line right now for the Mavericks. They have to come up big and hit some shots, and I don't expect them to go away. I don't think anybody does.
An elimination game with Sacramento up 3 games to 1, and a traveling violation on Chris Webber. That's turnover number 12. The Mavericks have turned it over 9 times. Shooting in this game has seen the Mavericks go for 48% and the Sacramento Kings 58% from the floor for the game. Bibby with the steal. Chased by Jamison, who picks up the foul.
Well, Jamison wants the foul to be called out on the floor, but Mike Callahan doesn't agree. Mike Bibby will shoot 2 free throws. A little steal from Webber, and then Bibby with the presence of mind to get to the ball quickly before Jamison chases him down. That might be a good series.
Wow. They've got a lot of good second-round series in store. Antoine Walker, Michael Finley over the late-arriving Christie, and now Finley has hit 2 straight. He's gone 5 of 12. He's got 12 points in the game.
Again, that veteran lineup. Finley has been through these wars so many times.
And here's Webber, 5 of 12 himself, and a foul. Oh, another traveling violation. That forearm was strictly in his back, and the travel is called on Webber for the 2nd consecutive possession. 13 Sacramento turnovers. 2nd
possession. You can see he switches his pivot feet here. Yep, he picks it up. That's a good call. That's the 3rd time he's done that in this game.
And 2nd straight, and a miss by Jamison, and loose inside. And Webber inhales his 6th rebound tonight. Mike Bibby, a playoff career high 34, a 3 right here, a rare mess above the arc by Mike Bibby, who has knocked down 6 threes in this game. As Nash finds Finley, he's hit 2 in a row, and a rebound by Antoine Jamison, leaning inside with the Sacramento foul from the stripe. And Christie down the lane into Nowitzki and loose inside with a Dallas foul. A strike tonight.
You know, Kevin, in games 1 through 4, Don Nelson was really going with his rookies in the fourth quarter. They struggled. Now he's sticking with his veterans. Finley has hit a couple of big shots. Jamison as well. So maybe these guys will be able to bring home the victory.
And then there's a turnover. And Dallas tonight has turned it over 11 times. 13 turnovers for the Kings. And Christie into Nash in a charge and a foul on Doug Christie.
I've never been a big fan of that play. You know, you jump in front of a guy at half court, you kind of lean in, and give credit to Steve Nash for sticking his nose in there, but are his feet set? I'm not so sure.
Christie picks up his third foul. And here comes Nash. The rookies are on the bench for the Mavericks. Great feet. Walker inside as he caught it in mid-stride, and 2 shots right in front. And Nowitzki trying to clean it up, and does. Dirk Nowitzki's got 27. That is a Dallas high.
And another couple of offensive rebounds there that lead to another Maverick basket.
Mike Bibby getting a screen from Weber outside. Christie for 3. And Miller got right in front of Antoine Walker, knocking him astray. And puts it back as Nash races the other way with the Kings on top by 3. Nowitzki guarded by Stojakovic and Miller, and still gets it to go.
Come on, Dirk. You're killing me. That's unbelievable.
He's got 7.
Dallas now, every possession is going right at Chris Webber, putting the ball in the hands of Antoine Walker, trying to take advantage of his lack of mobility right now.
Weber picked up by Walker. Shot clock at 5. Rebound tapped by both Nowitzki and Nash. And Dallas will try to tie with a 3. And Jamison with that in mind. Rebound inside. Nowitzki fighting for it, and a Sacramento foul.
How did you know they were going to try to tie with a 3? You just knew they were going to throw it to Jamison. And
when you work with Doug Collins, you have a sixth sense about these things.
That was impressive. You called it. It was like you called the play.
Stojakovic picks up his 2nd. Well, 1 out of 100 ain't bad.
You know, you throw enough something at the wall, so
that's
something's
exactly
got to
right.
stick.
That's going to stick. That's how it is with this crew. 117, 114. The Kings lead by 3. Dallas led earlier by 16 points. Sacramento's been up by as many as 7. Nash, Nowitzki, and a 3-second violation inside. It's on Antoine Walker.
This is just stunning. They're traveling. 3 seconds. There's 3.5 minutes left in the playoff game. Let's see if people can make shots to win the game.
Nelson arguing his case. He already has a technical foul tonight called on him. Here's Christie with Nash. A handoff to Bibby. A Miller screen. 2.
Well, we know that guy can make shots to win a playoff game.
And gets it off to Bibby, and Peja with the double-double. 23 points and 10 rebounds. Bibby with the game high at 36. And here's Miller, who's played well. 21 points and 5 rebounds. And into Christie. Rebound by Dirk Nowitzki, who's now got 11 rebounds and 29 points.
Christie couldn't take advantage of the mismatch with Steve Nash. Overshot that bank there.
It's Finley inside. Nash with the good fake, and Christie did, and Nash with the mid-range jumper and a Weber rebound.
Well, Nash is frustrated here. He was so hot in the first half, and he's had a couple of good looks here the last minute or so. Hasn't been able to knock them down.
Dallas has missed their last 4 shots. We're approaching 2 minutes to play in this elimination game. Sacramento up 3 games to 1. A miss by Weber, and Nash gets it. And Walker to Nash, by Miller, and in for 2. And it's a 3-point game with 2 to play as you look at a nervous Mark Cuban.
Critical play there for Dallas, making an excellent save along the sidelines that leads to the Nash layup. Now they're within 1 possession again.
Mismatch with Walker and Bibby. Nowitzki is on Weber. A little pump fake by Weber, but short again. He's missed a couple inside and picked up by Nowitzki to Nash. The pump fake and the drive. and out of bounds. And off of Sacramento with 1:32 to play in a three-point game.
And take a look at the save. Great job by Christie hustling, but Nash gets it back, and then once you get out in transition to the open floor, it's easy sailing to the rim.
Finley to inbound. Finley stepped out of bounds. He inbounded, he got it back, and he stepped out of play, and that's a turnover for the Dallas Mavericks. They got 15 on them tonight, which equals the 15 of the Sacramento Kings.
Well, Nash gives him the pass, and Finley, I think he thought Nash was going to take it to the rim, and he wasn't ready to step in and receive that pass. Let's see if Sacramento goes back to Bibby now. He's the guy who's been hitting all the big shots.
All right, Bibby is 14 of 21. A two here. Another miss. And suddenly Sacramento has missed their last 4 straight. An interception, another Dallas turnover.
Well, you want to run clock, but you really want to get a good offensive possession too. So Kings have to move the ball a little bit. They can't just stand around here.
And it's Christie with the shot clock at 7. The drive by Jamison, the reverse inside, the rebound by Walker. And here we go with Finley. 2 to make 1.
They could go 2 for 1 here. They don't have to go for the 3.
It's Walker. Inside. Rebound Nowitzki, and he puts him down to within a point.
And there's a 5-second differential in the game clock and the shot clock. So Dallas does not have to foul here.
3 games to 1. This is game 5.
Well, if you're Sacramento, you've got a 5-second shot clock differential, so you still need to get a good shot. And I think that's the guy you got to go to. You have to hang your hat on something, and he's the one who usually comes up big. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little dribble handoff. Bibby likes that play coming out of the corner and getting a couple of screens off the dribble from Brad Miller and or Weber. And if you're Dallas, you could foul if you wanted, if you got the right guy. Now, maybe if Weber gets the ball in his hands, you could foul, take your chances, and leave extra time on the clock, because if you let it run out, you're basically going to have to get a rebound and call a timeout and set something up with 4 or 5 seconds left.
Well, you speak of Weber, he's only 3 of 9 from the line in the 4th quarter during this series. And Christie will inbound, and Bibby is picked up by Finley. Sacramento has not scored from the field in over 3 minutes. And a 5-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock as Bibby gets a Miller screen, the mismatch on Nowitzki. And Mike Bibby knocked away by Nowitzki and picked up by Jamison. And a Dallas timeout with 5.9 to play. The Kings, as you see, do have a foul to give with 6.2 seconds to play. Dallas out there with Finley, Marquise Daniels back in the game, Walker, Nowitzki, and Nash.
Well, I think Dallas actually does have time for a quick screen and roll, despite what Charles says, especially if it involves Weber. So don't be surprised if they try to put Weber into a tough spot defensively and let Nash take advantage of that. And now Weber is going out of the game, so excellent move by Rick Adelman.
Anthony Peeler has come in for the Sacramento Kings. Stojakovic, Miller, Christie, and Bibby out there. Nash and Nowitzki knocked away by Stojakovic into it. Score the series. Sacramento wins it.
Nash again open for Hart. Dallas up 13 after 1 in the second. Mike Bibby, some defense here, forces the turnover. Here come the Kings. Anthony Peeler here. Darius Singaila there. And the finish, Singaila. Oh, fighting that Sacramento traffic, and the Kings are back within 7.
There's traffic in Sacramento?
Apparently there is.
Okay.
Right by Dirk Nowitzki. You take the 5, the 4, whatever it is.
Gotcha. Then
it's Bibby driving here, and then once again it's Bibby for 3. Bibby, another 3. Absolutely wide open. There's that tough Dallas defense we've heard so much about. Kings within 3 at halftime. Tied up in the third, Michael Finley. No, Marquise Daniels. Oh, yeah, Dallas is up by 2. One of the Maloofs brothers. Get him a Tums. Yeah, that's right. Nice plug. Late third quarter, Bibby finds Brad Miller, who's open for 3. And again, nice ball fake. That Tums worked out just nicely, didn't it? Fourth quarter, Bibby, and this is tough. Bibby's got guts. You know that?
He does. He's money.
He's gutty. He only needs a Tia. Kings up 5 later in the fourth. Antoine, no. Dirk Nowitzki, yes. And Dallas is back within 1. And here we go. Last chance. Same score. Nowitzki, and he's not even going to get a shot off. Kings eliminate the Mavericks. Mark Cuban is out. Sacramento advances to face the Denver-Minnesota winner in the next round.